What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Everything You Need to Know About Destiny. Episode. Alright, in this video I'll be covering story missions, patrol missions, strikes, raids, and public events. Let's start off with public events. Public events is Destiny's version of random occurrences. Anyone in your area can join in to help you out, and vice versa. I would advise for you to take part in these public events, mainly because they're random, you won't see them as often. Also, upon completing a random event, you will get loot based on the medal that you earned. Public events occur anytime, anywhere in Destiny, and it's also a good way to test your team skills. The video on screen is of me completing one of many public events, and for the sake of keeping my videos short, I sped up the on-screen video. Also, the objective of this public event is to stay within the ring. As long as you or one player stay within the ring, the percentage will continue to count up. This public event is complete as soon as the transmission hits 100%. I'll see you guys right after. Enjoy. That's it for public events. Moving on to story missions. Story missions also give you a reward upon completion. You can rerun story missions on harder difficulties to obtain better loot and better rewards. You can also run story missions with 2 other guardians. Completing story missions gets you further in the game, which in turn unlocks more strikes and eventually a raid. Now, in the video on screen you see me complete a mission named The Dark Within. Again, this video is sped up for the same purpose. Enjoy.
The Fallen really didn't want anybody getting in or out. What is this? Lots of motion ahead. I've got a bad feeling about this. It can't be. It's the Hive. There's a wizard here. You see something floating in the air, you have to kill it.
Hive haven't been on Earth in centuries. That wizard came from the moon. I thought we had them contained there. The darkness could be a lot closer than we think.
That ends story missions. Next up, patrol missions. Patrol is a game mode in Destiny that allows players to free roam around a location. While on patrol, players can acquire missions from factions, upgrade gear, fight randomly spawning enemies, participate in public events, and play with their friends. Upon completing a faction mission, you will be rewarded. The harder the task, the bigger the payout. On screen, you see me complete a faction/patrol mission. This was an assassination mission. Let's take a look.
Got it.
Moving on to fourth on our list, Strikes. Strike is a cooperative game mode for up to 3 players. Strikes will test your team's skills, and just as story missions, they can be played on harder difficulties. There is no limit to how many strikes you can play, and you will get a reward every time you complete one. Generally, a strike can take from 15 to 45 minutes, depending on player and team skill. If a player drops out of a strike, they will be replaced as the game finds a suitable player. On screen, I complete the Devil's Lair strike and gain a good amount of glimmer, and due to me being max alpha level, I cannot gain experience. Let's watch.
Well, they sent the right team to handle this one.
Sepix Prime cast a great shadow over our city. With its destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do.
Last on the list is raids. These are the longest and hardest of the bunch.
Gay!
Raids are immensely difficult, and like strikes, a raid is a cooperative game mode for up to 6 players. A raid is an endgame mission that can take hours to complete and is designed for highly skilled players that have extensively upgraded their armor, weapons, and focus. Do not go into a raid thinking you will be done in under an hour. To prevent spoilers and such, Bungie has kept quiet about the subject, and we will more than likely not know anything more until launch. And this concludes this episode. If you like what you saw, make sure to stab that like button, don't show any mercy, and thanks for watching. Oh, and everything that I covered in this video is fact.